What's old is new again. You've heard that saying before. That's a old saying, excuse the pun, but it is an old saying. And all it means is that, something you did years ago, somebody else is going to do it, and they think they just are the first ones to do it, but actually you did it like 50 years ago or 100 years ago. And case in point, I have a new show coming up, and it's called Rick Sykes' Dirty Laundry. And basically what it is my life in a nutshell. And it's story after story in episodes of crazy, stupid, funny things that happened to me growing up. The funniest part about the whole thing is that I have had people who've heard some of these stories, and they basically say the same thing. Oh my God, that reminds me of when I was young. And I'm hearing this from everybody. And it's really funny. I mean, think about this. You're telling a story, and the next thing you know is all of a sudden you finish the story and somebody will say, oh yeah, so let me tell you this story. It was very similar to that one. The one you just said. And it is. And what does that mean? That means basically we're almost all alike in kind of some aspects. Not totally, of course. I mean, there's men and there's women, there's short and there's tall, there's skinny and there's heavy, blue eye, brown eye, gray eyes, no eyes. You know where I'm going. But it just seems like there's so many people out there who I talk to, and they ask me about the stories, and when I tell them a story, they ask me, they say, oh, Rick, give us a story. Give us something that was funny. What's your best story? What's the best place you lived in? What's the best food you eat? What's the best restaurant? Nobody ever asks well, I shouldn't say that. Some people have actually asked about what's the worst place I've ever been to, and what is the worst time I ever had. And I've had the best, and I've had the worst, just like you. You know that, and I know that. But what I'm saying is this: it's really funny how many people say to me after they've read my book, Drugs and Roses, or after they've listened to my stories on Rick Sykes' Dirty Laundry, they say the same thing over and over and over again, and it's like, oh my God, my life is so similar to yours. My life is parallel to yours. I did some of the stupid things that you did. Well, yes, I'm sure you did, because I always had a group of people that I did stupid things with. And I'm still with a group of people doing stupid things with. Today I'm actually rollerblading, which is probably not stupid, but I'll let you know if I don't end up in the emergency room, it's not stupid. Who knows? Who knows? So, but I'm also the kind of guy that, you know what? I don't worry about things, and I think you all know, the ones who know me and have heard my stories and have watched my videos, you'll know I just love to be out partying with people, having fun. And the part that you don't see is the part like today. I'm talking to you right now. I'm relaxed. I really am relaxed. I'm sitting here. Look at this. That's my breakfast, and I'm having that with my cup of coffee, and I'm relaxed, and I'm talking to you, and I'm having a great time talking to you, and I hope you're enjoying what I'm having to talk to you about. And all I'm talking to you about is this: that as crazy as people say that I am, as crazy as people say that you are, there's more crazy people out there than you could ever imagine who are doing the same crazy thing that you're doing. It's just that they don't talk about it. And then there's crazy people who do talk about it. And yeah, I'm the guy that talks about it. And why? Because I like to be in a levity area, a happy area. And happiness for me is talking to you guys and telling you stories and telling you some things that I'm doing, that I'm hoping that if you're not doing them, that you're living vicariously through me. Now, you know the word vicarious, okay? I have to tell you something, and this is very interesting. I've got so many people that just, when I see them, they say the same thing over and over and over again. They say to me, you know, I grew up, you didn't. So because you didn't, I live vicariously through you. I mean, I don't know if that's good or bad. I mean, for me or for them. And the reason for me is because I'm doing all these crazy things because I like it, and I'm entertaining myself, and I'm entertaining other people who listen to me. But the thing is this, the people who are listening to me, are they couch potatoes? Are they just sitting back and saying, well, I don't have to do stupid things. I'll let Rick do them, and I'll just enjoy what Rick says, and it'll be like almost the same as me being there, me doing it. Does that make any sense to you? I mean, you're probably sitting back here and saying, this is absolutely making no sense. But to me, it makes all the sense of the world. What I'm talking about is this. I'm thinking right now, I really am thinking about right now, about doing a few major changes in my life. And let me explain this to you. This is something that I just, well, oof. This is going to be the beginning of something like letting the cat out of the bag. Yes, I'm working on this new TV show, which you all know. And I'm starting to talk about it now. I've been very quiet up until now about it because, you know, I was just like in the middle of it. But now I'm getting towards the end, so now I want to tell people, you know, please start looking into watching my show, Rick Sykes' Dirty Laundry. I think you're going to like it. And I'm also always telling people, read my book, Drugs and Roses. You'll get it on Amazon. And why? Because that's funny and interesting. But I will tell you something. You know, I've been in Miami now for about 10 years. And before that, I was in Brazil for a long time. And before that, I was in New York for a long time. And Puerto Rico and Asia. And woof, I mean, you know, it just goes on and on and on. Well, I'm starting to get a little itchy. And, you know, I'm telling you something. I know you're not going to believe this, but I'm not a spring chicken. Yes. I mean, I really see, like, you know, an end to this fantastic voyage that I've been on. I do. I mean, I'm being realistic, and I hope you are too. I mean, if you're 20 or 30 or 40, you don't see the end forever. But when you're 50 and 60, you start seeing, wow, there's an end. When you're 70, whoa, the end is near. So I want to continue doing what I was doing when I was a kid, which means going about my life in a haphazard way and enjoying it till the end. I know, you're sitting back here saying, oh my God, what is he talking about? Is he going crazy? No, I haven't gone crazy. I would be crazy if I said I'm going to sit back and be in an old folks' home or hang out playing bridge or whatever old people play, card games. That's not me. Now, I'm not saying anything wrong with it, but I have energy and I love to use it. Again, I'm going rollerblading today. Okay? Yesterday I took the bicycle out for a couple hours. Tomorrow I'll be at the gym. And then during all this situation, we have Music Week here in Miami, which means I'll be going to something tonight. Yes, I'm going to a grand opening of a club tonight on Washington, and that's tonight at 10 o'clock. Tomorrow I have something for Music Week tomorrow night. Then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, oh my God, Ultrafest. I've got VIP backstage for Ultrafest. Am I excited about that? Oh my God, am I ever. Last year, I was on the stage for Ultrafest, being introduced to, I don't know, a couple 100,000 people. And this year, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'll tell you, it's fun. And I am not sitting on my couch watching TV. And if you are sitting on your couch watching TV, look for my new show, Rick Sykes' Dirty Laundry. And while you're on the couch looking at that, enjoy it. and I'm going to talk to you real soon about that. Ciao.